Don't sip my coffee. You only gave me a little bit.
I love it.
We have new mugs coming out on Strong Supply. Here's one side, and here's the other side. Freeze frame on this side, though. And then we have another one. If you're a powerlifter, you probably won't understand what this is, because we're cool weightlifters. No, we're not. If you're not feeling like a feminine savage,
a savage,
as we say, then this is the other one. Check it out. October 2nd launch on StrongStrongSupply.com.
Yeah, you nailed that.
This video is sponsored by StrongStrongSupply.com.
Are we doing that now?
I don't have to tell you that, but I will, because I don't think I have to tell you the FTC guidelines. Like, you know, if someone gives you money, you have to say it. Like, it's actually really strict. I think Selena Gomez was like one of the first people who got fined big time.
Was it the Coke?
Yeah, for the Coke ad that she did. You know, some people like hide that they're doing an ad, or they don't want to like make it obvious that they're doing an ad, but you should. It's a responsibility. But I own this company and I don't get paid to tell you that. You pay me money that I don't ever see, because we just keep putting it back into the company. So all in all, it's a win for everyone. But yeah, this video is sponsored by Strong Supply. Boom! We're calling this series Coach's Corner. Because we're in a corner and you're my coach.
And there's going to be 2 more updates. So it's going to be a 3-part series.
We're going to recap my last week of training leading up to USAPL Nationals.
And we're going to talk about your butt. Where are we at? How many weeks out are we?
I gotta say, before we even talk about numbers, I have never felt so good in a prep. I was just about to say, I don't know what we're doing different, but I do know what we're doing different. 1, I'm in one place. Thank God. 2, I've said no to every opportunity that anyone has offered me. The other day, someone said, do you want to come to my barbecue? I said, no. I've got to train. I've got to work mostly, but I also have to train that day. So it's kind of sad because it's a little bit boring of a lifestyle, but it's not forever. And we're going to go ham sandwich after. But I've been really focused on just trying to stay home, trying to stay local. We did one last week. We were traveling a bit, but other than that, I said no to everything else.
Plus, this is your 4th nationals. So we're in a pretty good groove in terms of prep and knowing what you need and the numbers you can and should be hitting and how that's going to translate onto the platform. So I think we're in pretty good shape. Yeah. We're in really good shape.
And different things work for different people, and I've had now 4 years to kind of understand what works best for me. We've definitely had moments where another coach would program for me and I was just like, this just doesn't work like that. Not that their entire programming plan doesn't work for me, because to be honest, most programs will get you stronger. Just as far as like certain instructions on prep and cutting water, some things just don't work for me. You really only know until you know. My weight, I'm at weight 3 weeks out. Today, this morning, I'm at the weight that I want to be 1 week out. So that's good. I can just continue to eat as normal. I don't have to continue dieting. Day 1 is my hardest session, mostly because I squat, bench, and dead all on the same day. But I hit some heavy squat singles. I was hitting 291. I had 3 very fast singles.
Yeah, they were solid. They were really good. Push!
A little slower, but
it's all right.
I said I was gonna go faster, but I actually went slower. Not on purpose, but just happened to be that. We went to different breed to kind of switch things up.
You had an all-time PR.
Oh yeah, I did a triple, a 280, wait.
286 and a half.
286 and a half, that's pretty strong.
That was, and there was some gas in the tank.
Is that lifetime PR?
Yeah, you've tripled 285 before, but
I remember I thought about going for 4.
I know, I thought you were going to.
After the second one, I was like, I can get 4.
The second was a smoke show.
But the third one was a little slower. I got out of position just slightly.
Yeah, we may switch things up and let you take like 290 or something just for one more in the coming week, but that was really, really good. Yeah. Oh, plus day 2, you got a sick, nasty pump.
I did.
And they have that like fake natty lighting.
That's why we went to train more, really.
Day 3, you hit the heaviest deadlift you've ever hit in any prep ever.
Super slow. My deadlift is just really slow. People always comment like, wow, I'm so impressed with your patience.
That's just your deadlift.
That's just how it looks, man. I mean, I am patient with it because I've been pulling that slow for the past like 3 years.
I think a good thing that we've been doing now is just because you've been getting a little heavier a little bit earlier, but kind of keeping volume in check, you've been able to practice pulling slow a little bit longer out and knowing that you're going to commit to that lift and stick with it. Whereas there have been times where you know, before Atlanta, you didn't feel confident in your deadlift at all. We actually only matched your old meet PR that year because we weren't sure. You felt and moved great on the platform and it was like the best you'd hit at the time, but you definitely don't have the confidence that you do now, or didn't have it.
And because the weeks leading up to that meet, I wasn't feeling great. So
you just moved.
when your body's in pain, you don't feel strong. Segue into something. I'm in an internet battle right now.
We gotta keep going.
No, it's not. I can talk about it.
Okay.
I made a post on Strong Friends page. Follow that page if you're not already. And just talking about different recovery methods. I wouldn't spend much money or invest much time in recovery methods that are marketed to you if you don't have your sleep, nutrition, and volume or tonnage in check and understand those things. If you're just doing a ton of volume, there's no need for you to go get a massage because you should probably just drop your volume. It's a cheaper way to do it. But if everything is in check and your body's feeling a certain way, there's no denying that you can get physically relieved by some things.
Sure.
Things like a Theragun or a massage or foam rolling, or, there's a list that can just make you feel better. You can go to the spa, you can go to the sauna. There might not be scientific evidence to support that these are going to support your athletic performance long term, but I think there are some studies saying that like athletes who took ice baths, even if it's placebo, they felt and performed better.
I mean, I guess the argument there is if you feel like shit and there are controllable variables that you can, or actions that you can implement that can make you feel less shitty, that can induce better performance.
Correct.
And if that may not have a physical effect, but can reduce your stress or can improve your sleep or other factors of your life, that will also have a better performance effect.
That is something that when I'm like wound up, I just don't feel good. I don't feel like I can move and I don't sleep well. So don't try to tell me that those things can't help. Because there's not a study that was dedicated to prove it scientifically. I mean, I guess you could tell me that, but I'm just gonna say my anecdotal experience trumps whatever lack of scientific evidence there is. At least in this case.
How you feeling though? Everything's feeling good?
Physical symptoms of training. My shoulder just feels a little bit weird. I think I'll get a massage either today or tomorrow.
Why don't you just feel shitty for the next few weeks? Have you tried that?
After my heavy deadlift, I popped a hemorrhoid. Popped, it's the wrong word. A hemorrhoid is when a vein in your butthole gets kind of tangled up and then it comes out of your butthole. And I have a hemorrhoid.
No, wait.
No, please, God, no. I have a hemorrhoid right now. I think it's healing, though, already.
We got you those wipes, and we got you that ointment, that cream.
Yeah, there's not much literature that I've ever found on the internet about hemorrhoid and lifting, the relation. There's definitely a relation. I think it has to do with my bracing. I've had other problems because of my bracing. It's something we're working on. I think that's something in the off season we'll focus on fixing and understanding how to better brace so that I don't run into problems like that. But Chris Duffin is the only person that I've seen who has anything on the internet that's written about this. If you know of anything else, please let me know.
You did an Instagram survey once on your story about...
I did? About hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
And did a lot of people vote like, yes, they've had hemorrhoids as a result of lifting?
Only like real fucking lifters.
Well, I think without throwing any of my family under the bus, I think it's something that other members of my family have experienced and they're not serious lifters. So maybe it's just a thing that I'm going to have to deal with for the rest of my life.
Great. Okay, so what is next? We're almost there. We got 3 training weeks left, including meet week. This is what last week looked like. This is what next week looks like.
Ooh, it's so fresh and clean.
It's so much less shit.
Yeah, nice.
We are honing it in. We're kind of dropping a lot of the accessory work and just taking a bit of a back seat. We still have some optional bro stuff that will sneak in, but it's a lot of competition lifts. And there's some heavy stuff on here. I think this is gonna be fun. And I think it'll make your butt feel better too, to keep your total tonnage and accessory work in check and kind of rebalance your focus and priorities over the next 3 weeks.
Yeah. My butt feel better?
Your butthole.
Okay, cool.
Butthole. You're a strong bitch.
Who has hemorrhoids? On that note, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do that. If you're a powerlifter and you're competing anytime soon, let me know. Check out my powerlifting series. I will put them in the note card here.
If you want to learn more about butts, comment below. We'll talk more. If you want to know more about programming stuff or see a little bit more insights into Meg's program, let us know, because maybe we could figure out a way to share stuff or share comments or share like her actual training log or journey, because we've heard some people have messaged and, you know, ask questions, and it could be cool to share that. So let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you want to just see all these sheets of my entire prep. I think we could put something together that could be interesting for people.
Yeah.
All right. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.